Man, I be that pretty motherfucker, man.
What it is, what it ain't, it's your girl Kash'Mere Rose, aka Cash, and I'm back with another video. Now I know I've been gone for a little minute or whatever, but I'm back and better, you heard. So what's going down with gang, and what's up to all my cousins, period. So today is gonna be a story time, and I asked a couple people or whatever, and I just asked a couple people, and now, most of the people I asked already know my main story time. So they want to know a story that I never told them. So my cousin said, do your first time shoplifting. So that's what I'm going to tell today. So let's get into the video. Okay, so boom. My first time shoplifting, around the time I'm originally from Michigan. I'm not gonna say what part, cause that's none of y'all business. Unless y'all want to know where I'm actually from, then I could do a Q&A. But for the time being, I'm just saying I'm from Michigan. So I currently stay in Ohio. That's where I grew up at. So in the summer, I used to go to Michigan and visit my cousins. My favorite group of cousins, to be Pacific. Now we all know we got our favorite cousins, but my favorite cousins stayed in Michigan. So I would go down there in the summer. And my mom didn't really like me hanging around them because they was a bad influence or whatever the case may be. But, you know, us being kids and we little or whatever, so my mom really ain't care all like that. So, we would walk to this store named Dollar Plus that's by this grocery store named Mr. B's. And at the time, my cousins, when we go to their house, because they move a lot, we will always call them the house by the street name or by a color. And we will say the Tan House on Moore Street. So that's where we was at, the Tan House on Moore Street. And we walked to the store because my cousin, which is their mom, sent us to go get something. I think it was some alcohol. And mind you, it's a dollar store, so of course they got alcohol. So we walk to the store to go get it. And I seen some nails that I wanted. Now mind you, it was like the little plain basic nails. It was like the little, at the time, the nails came like in this little packet. It didn't come like in a container when it's like separated and you get you the glue or it's press on or whatever. It didn't come with no glue, it didn't come with no press ons, it was just like in a little bitty bag. So I wanted them. I mean, I had the money to get it, but me being a little kid, my cousin stole all the time. I just was never the type. So that day, I'm like, why not do a test run? Like, why not? So I grabbed the bag. Me being me, I am not sneaky. I'm sneaky, so people say, but me personally, I don't feel like I'm sneaky. Like, I honestly don't think I can get away with anything, but I didn't get away with a lot of stuff. But a lot of people think I'm sneaky. Anyways, I don't know why, they just think I am. So, I tried to slide the nail packet in the inside of my pants. Like, it was like where the pocket was at, but it was like where my waist is at. Like, you know how when you put you stick something by your waist. So I stuck the nails by my waist where my pocket was at. And my cousins or whatever, they getting ready. Mind you, there's only one cash register. I don't even know how he seen me. I think my cousin, I'm gonna get to that. They was checking out and I was on my way out the door. He stopped me. And he was like, you got something that don't belong to you or whatever. Instantly, I'm like, what is you talking about? Like, boy, I don't got nothing. And my cousins walked out the store. I was the last person out. Which I should have been the first person out, but I was the last person like a dumbass. But, so he stopped me. And I'm like, what is you talking about? And he was like, you got something that don't belong to you. So, we going back and forth. And my cousins outside waiting on me. And so I just gave up the jig and I just gave him the nails back because one, they dollar nails. Two, I'm not pressed for no nails. I'm like 8 years old, 7. I'm not that pressed for no nails. Like, honestly, I can go back to the house and go get the dollar. I think I had the dollar on me. I just didn't want to pay for it. I don't know why. I just didn't want to. So, yeah, I give it to him. And I go outside and I'm like, y'all won't believe what he just did. They're like, what? That was like, he tried to accuse me of stealing. Don't nobody want to steal at his raggedy store. Me being me lying. Like, so they was just laughing about we making jokes and shit about it. And I'm also, including the story, I'm going to tell my first time getting caught stealing in Ohio too. But that was my first time in Michigan. So, we walk in, we laughing and cracking jokes about it. Wind up getting to the house, we get my cousin her stuff. And later on that day, my cousin wind up sending my cousins back to the store. My little cousins that was around my age. And I guess he pulled them to the side and told them, like, she not allowed back to my store. And she was stealing. And he was like, they was like, no, she wasn't. Like, why is you tripping like that? And he was like, I can show you the camera, I can roll it back, da 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 da. They're like, no, I'm good. They was like, he was like, just tell your mom that she's not allowed to my store. So boom, they come back, they tell my cousin that I'm not allowed to the store. They wind up telling my mom. She was mad. She was mad because, like, why are you stealing and you got the money to steal and you shouldn't have to steal because you could always ask me for something. Like, it wasn't that I didn't have it. I just wanted it and just wanted to be bad, I guess. I was never the type when I was little to be bad. I mean, I'm bad now, but I was like, I played this innocent role that everybody claimed I played, but I played it. It was a real role when I was little, but now it's just, I guess, a part of me. So, yeah. Then, I think I wind up getting a whooping. I don't think so, but I probably did, because I barely got whoopings when I was younger. But I think I did. And we just brushed it off the shoulders. And then I used to see him when I used to go to the grocery store. I think it was the day afterwards. I see him in the grocery store, and he just me-mugging me. And I'm like, what is you looking at, boy? Like, who wants to steal out of a grocery store, boy? I was just like, you're pressed. Why are you mad? You're mad. You got your item back, so why are you pressed to hound me down and be everywhere I be at? Like, I'm a little kid. Mind your business. It's not that serious. You're mad at something that's so small. But a couple years later, I went back to the store. He ain't even worked there no more, so I wasn't even mad. I wasn't tripping either. And well, because I didn't stay there, I wasn't tripping either. Like, I stay all the way in Ohio. I'm not worried about no little bitty corner store that's barely making any money. Like, so that was that story. So the first time, okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Well, technically, y'all not gonna see that I left. But, my first time getting caught shoplifting in Ohio. Currently, I stay in Columbus. So that's where it happened. I was on my granny house. And I had this friend. I'm gonna call her Mira. Well, that's her nickname. I'm not gonna say her real name. But it was me, Mira, I had a friend named Mariah, and a couple other people. I forgot, honestly. I just knew it was a group of us. And we would walk to this park, well, school, named Woodcrest. And we would just go up there and chill. So before Woodcrest is this neighborhood, and before the neighborhood is this store that we didn't call it by its actual name. We just called it the store by what street it was off of, or the corner it was off of, which is Lonsdale. So we called it Lonsdale Store. And hold on. And it's owned by some Arabs. I'm sorry, I'm eating these big old cookies. They got Kit Kats in them. But it's owned by some Arabs. And at the time, there was Smarties. But they came in like this big old thing. Like it was this big and this long. And it was gigantic Smarties. They were called giant Smarties. And I wanted them. Well, I had the money for it, but I wanted them. And at the time, I had pens in my hand. So I set my pens down. And when I picked them back up, I accidentally grabbed the Smarties with it. Which I didn't try to do. But that's what happened. And I put it in my pocket. I'm like, since it's in my hand, why not? Mind you, I'm dead smack in front of the people that work at the store. Like, duh. But I didn't care. I was a rebellious, growing up teenager. I just did half of the stuff I did my mom don't even know about, but still. And he was like, bro, my friend think this the girl that was with the mirror girl, she think this story is so funny. He was like, give me the Smarties. Give me the Smarties. I'm like, man. So instantly my heart dropped. Them Arabs don't be playing. Alright, oh, I'm like, you're not about to shoot me. So I give him back his raggedy Smarties. He told me, and I went outside. And again, we always making jokes about it. We walking to the grocery store. Walking to the park. And we just making jokes about it. And enjoying ourselves. And we still make jokes about it to this day. And I wasn't allowed back in there, but I still went back in there because I didn't care. I went back in there the next 3 days afterwards that happened. He ain't saying nothing to me. He just would watch me all the time I got in the store. Not that I cared, because I be having money to buy stuff. I just don't be feeling like it. But that was my second time in called shoplifting. After that, I ain't never been caught. I just do it when I feel like it, honestly. Not when I feel like it, but I be having the money. I just be I don't do much. Like, honestly, I really don't. So, I be trying to do stuff that's out the box. Out the norm. Have a little fun. Break a couple rules. So, yeah. If you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. And I'll catch you on the next video. And cash out this piece. You heard?